this might be one of the craziest things that a first-year coach could do. We accepted the challenge of playing number 1 Georgia in our very first game at Appalachian State, and you see we are hugely overmatched. They are a 93 overall, and right now we're only a 75. But before we get into that gameplay, I gotta take you all the way back to how I started this dynasty on NCAA Football 14 Revamped. I finally ended up downloading it. I have it working on my Xbox 360. I did try to do it on PC, but I was having some freezing issues, so I took it back to the console, you know what I mean? But there are a ton of videos out there to show you how to get it popping if you are interested in playing this NCAA Football Revamped before we get College Football 25. So we're still waiting on the news. We should find out more sometime this month. But looking at this game right here, I am like, man, oh man, I cannot wait. I am definitely going to be doing a dynasty. I'm going to be on Road to Glory. I'm going to play pretty much every single game mode that they put out in there. So I'm looking at these recruits and I notice that the number 2 athlete coming out of high school actually has me number 5th on their list of schools to attend. So I'm thinking, oh yeah, we are definitely going to try to get him out here in Boone, North Carolina to attend our school. And the number 1 strong safety actually had us as their top school. So I'm looking at all of these players that have us number 1, and I'm going to go through and try to fill out my recruiting board with the best recruits that I feel like will make an impact on our school right away. So this was always one of my favorite parts of NCAA football, was going through and doing the recruiting, especially on online dynasty, dude. When you're going up against your friends and you end up landing one of the players that they were trying to get. So now hey, wait. Deal breaker is playing time? Yo, you can get all the playing time you want, brother. The number 2 athlete, if you come to Appalachian State, I promise you that. So I'm going to scout him a little bit and see what he's all about. The good thing about landing an athlete when it comes to recruiting is you can actually choose the position that they're going to play when you put them out there on the field. And trust me, one time I ended up turning an athlete into a quarterback, and he won me a national championship in an online dynasty. So, hey, that video is out there on the YouTube channel. I actually got to go back and find it. But cool stuff here. We are trying to see what this number 1 safety is looking like. And I told you, his top school is the Mountaineers. So we have to make sure we pay close attention to what's going on with him as these weeks pass by. So the final 2 players that I was really keeping an eye on are these 2 quarterbacks, and they are both scramblers, the number 1 scrambler and the number 3 scrambler. Now the first guy, he actually has us as number 6 on his list of teams, while the other guy has us as number 8, but we're going to be going back and forth seeing which one we're really going to focus on. But right now I'm putting attention on both. So as far as this schedule, you know you can do the custom schedule where you pick out a few opponents. And for the very first game, I ended up selecting Georgia. And I had no idea that you can do like a neutral site game. So I'm going to go to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, which it seems like a neutral site, but we all know there's going to be more Georgia fans there. And take a look at my schedule, man. It's going to be pretty difficult, because I did put Appalachian State in the Big Ten. So we have USC, we have Alabama on the schedule, Wisconsin, Ohio State, Michigan. The list goes on and on and on. So I did switch up the conferences a little bit to make them more true to life. But it is time for this game against Georgia. Let's get it! said, the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, there is red throughout the crowd because you know we're playing in Atlanta. So it is already a huge disadvantage for Appalachian State, but we are going to be able to get the ball first. And it is the very first game for Coach QJB. We have a quarterback by the name of Ryan Berger. Oh boy.
Holy moly.
We have no idea how Appalachian State is going to come out here and respond. But what we do know is they've had some huge upsets in the past. They took out a ranked Michigan in 2007. They took out a ranked Texas A&M Aggie squad in 2002. And just this past year, didn't they beat, undefeated James Madison or whatever it was? So I like going into this gun trio. This is one of my favorite formations for this team. I've come to find out. I put Tucker at the tight end position. He is my fastest receiver on the team, and I hit him on an out route. I was trying to look at the depth chart, figuring everything I can out about my squad before I came out here to play Georgia, because I definitely needed to play to my strengths. And I do have the difficulty on Heisman, so I already knew that it was going to be tough. And if you've played enough NCAA 14, you know that when you're playing a squad that is this much better than you, just how much more difficult it can be. So we are taking hard hits out here already, and it's a 3rd and 11. I'm rolling to the right and finding somebody. But we did not get the first down. I'm taking a huge risk already, going for it on 4th and 4. And I'm going to find Tucker. We keep the drive going. I knew if I wanted a chance to win this game. Oh, look, I was trying to see if they were in man-to-man, and they are. So I'm going to run that out route again. I'm flipping it to my favorite target, Tucker. He hits it with a stiff arm. He's going to fight for the touchdown. What an unbelievable play. Oh, wait a minute.
Previous play is under review.
It looks like I am definitely short. But to come out on that first drive and move it all the way down the field, we are making a statement already.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So they are going to reverse the play, but we are still trying to punch this touchdown in. I'm going to keep it on the ground on first down, but we are not going anywhere. And it actually comes down to 3rd and goal. I got Tucker on a slant. I'm going to throw it right to him, and he's going to get the score. There is no question about that one. It is 100% a touchdown, and the Mountaineers come out here and strike first. Coach QJB is hyped up about it. So now coming out on defense, oh man, we are getting pancaked and everything. And you see we have the real rosters out here from the 2023-2024 season. So it makes this mode even better, dog. You know what I mean? And one thing I love about NCAA 14.
Face mask. Defense.
Oh man, they are hitting us with a face mask on that. But one thing I love about this game, the gameplay has always felt a little different for me compared to Madden, you know? So hopefully when the new game comes out, we see a huge difference and it plays like a whole different game. But look at us getting a stop on 3rd. Georgia is going to go for it on 4th down and 1. We need to get a stop. We're in the backfield. Take a look at this defense. I'm like, wow, Coach QJB got this team right. They are ready to come out here and do their thing. Cut that music off. You better not have been singing the user. as soon as I give my team some praise, then we come out here and make a huge mistake. And you know you can't make that against a team of this caliber because they are definitely going to capitalize on it. Rumbling, bubbling, stumbling up the middle. I'm like, oh, here we go. But we are still up 7-0, so it won't be so bad, even if they do get this touchdown, and they do. Rah, Thomas. And when you look at this, number 10, Washington, led by Penix, knocked off Caleb Williams and the USC Trojans in the very first game. Now, you know all those dudes are in the NFL. I cannot wait for that season to start, right? Look at me pump faking. Finding my guy Davis. So all we have to do is come out here and still be confident. Take this thing one play at a time and try to grind out this clock. That is our game plan. We are sticking to it.
QJB, you're terrible.
You have got to be kidding me! Oh my gosh, my dude Ryan Berger has given away the ball again, and look at McConkey making a catch and breaking a tackle. So we're on this defense trying to make some type of play. Give me that! The user, 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 the user. I am lurking, and I am getting that ball right back for the Mountaineer offense. Yo, we really needed that turnover. We needed some kind of spark because it was looking like Georgia was going to drive down that field and get another touchdown. Ooh, they better make sure they catch homegirl. She flip it all in the air, twisted and turning, 2nd and 9. Drop back though. Ryan Berger. Look, he's rolling, and now he's taking off running. Gonna slide down after we get the first down. That's what I'm talking about, baby. So let me know down in the comments if you're gonna play a Dynasty, what is the first team that you're gonna come out here and use? I am definitely undecided, but I am kind of intrigued by this Appalachian State team. Oh, look, everybody's covered. I'm gonna take off running again. We get all the way to the goal line, and we are going to keep it on the ground and get in for the touchdown. That is exactly what we needed. Georgia still has a little bit of time in the half to try to drive. No! Carson, if you throw our way, we are gonna make you pay. That's exactly what we do. We get that stop right before the half, and now we have a little bit of time. I'm throwing it all the way down the field, and we are set up for a long field goal, but it is gonna be short. Right before halftime, we're going in with a 14-7 lead. Could have been 17, but it's all good.
Miles inside these shoes, so I don't stomp, I tiptoe. Fell 1,000 times and still I roll no limp though. But I wouldn't trade a thing for what I have. I go hard, do what I need to make it last. They say the good die young, I hope I'm back.
They got the little ad and everything up there with the car. Look at the time of possession. 11 minutes to 4. I told you I was trying to control this clock. We do not want Georgia's offense out there on the field if we want to have any chance at holding on to our lead. But of course they get the ball in the third quarter. And of course they're trying to drive it down this field. You see Carson back with the quarterback keeper. Now they have a 1st and goal. They try to run the option, but I am right there with the tackle. This would be huge if we could prevent them from getting in the end zone. 3rd and goal. Wait a minute. He doesn't have anywhere to go with the ball, and it's going to be incomplete. So we are going to hold them to a field goal, making it 14-10. So this possession is really, really important. I feel like if we go down and get a touchdown, we will really be sitting pretty because of the way that we have been controlling the time of possession. And look at us on this drive. We just need to keep on getting these first downs. We need to keep on putting the pressure on Georgia. And their defense has to be getting gassed out here, bro. The amount of time that they have been on the field. Look at these lasers by Ryan Berger. He's like, I told you, coach, I was going to be ready. And now we're trying to get another first down. I don't really see anybody open. Now I do. I'm finding Tucker. But now we have a 3rd and 10. We have to go for the end zone. It's going to be incomplete. So Georgia gets the stop that they needed. We are about to attempt a field goal, and we are up 17-10 over the #1 team in the country. And remember, in real life, they were coming off of a championship, so hey, this would really be huge. In my very first game as a coach, if we could come out here and get a victory, but we are already getting ahead of ourselves. Georgia has the heart of a champion, you already know. And on second down, they're going to the end zone for the score. That boy McConkey is coming up with it. And Georgia has tied the game at 17. Going into the 4th quarter, they are holding up the 4s in the crowd. Yo, the detail on this game is still crazy. You don't see any of that stuff on Madden, you know. Some of the cut scenes with the crowd, like the animations, the halftime stuff. So, hey, this game is still lit. It's a lot of fun. Look, I'm trying to go to my little go-to play. Wait a minute!
Holy moly.
I did not even see that defender! Oh my goodness, dude. Look at us on the sideline. We cannot believe what happened. So we are back on defense. Georgia has a 3rd down and 7. And we are going to tackle him before he can get the first. So that is a huge play by our defense. Luckily, we are getting the ball back. And Georgia was not able to score while they were out there. And wait a minute. I had Tucker on that punt return too. It is do or die. Clutch time, crunch time, whatever you want to call it. We have thrown 3 interceptions out here today, but none of that will matter if we can come out here and get the win. What a huge play. And like I said, we are going to milk this clock, but we do have a 3rd and 14. We need to get this first down. Tucker held on to it. Despite the huge hit from Georgia, which could have been targeting. And look at us running the ball. Oh my goodness, dude. We might actually have an opportunity to win this game, so I was letting the clock run, hitting it with the moves, and we are gonna get the touchdown, baby! The Appalachian State Mountaineers are 8 seconds away from beating the #1 team in the country. I have the prevent defense. Everybody is back. He is snapping. Beck is letting it launch. It is going to fall incomplete. And we're going to walk out of here with a W. Can you believe? Yes, I can believe that we did it. Knocking off the #1 team in the country. Hey, so these recruits better be watching. They see what we're trying to build out here in Boone, North Kakalaki. 24-17. So we are going to do some more recruiting. We are going to bring some more gameplay. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see some more Dynasty here on Revamped. Of course, I'm still going to have the PC mods with my London Bridges II and all that good stuff. Drop a like and sub if you haven't. And take me out of here, Siri!
That's nasty. Peace.